G'day guys, how's it going? Welcome to Man Cave Tuesday. Hope you all had a ripper week. What do we got going on in this video? Me and Nay do some chimney work. I think we got the second last episode of Pete's truck build. It's coming along bloody ripper. I do a review of Chappy's brand new tent. He hasn't even opened it up. It's a Mountain Design Redline 2-person tent. Pretty bloody good, I reckon. And we do the crew giveaway that should have been done last week. And I have the help of a Scotsman living in Ireland. Pretty good. Unfortunately, no BB news. There is BB news, but I'm too busy. Righto, let's get into the bloody chimney. Righto.
So it's probably about 2 o'clock, but it'll be nearing before then.
Yep. Rightio guys, the plumber's just come around and has cut the pipe, capped it, so now we can get this out of the bloody way and start, I don't know, doing whatever. Come on now, let's bloody grab this shit.
Where are we moving it to?
Straight out the back.
Oh, out there.
I'm already set up. Righto. Boom.
Perfect. We can heat the backyard.
Yeah. So if you ever wondered what was behind the back of your gas stove, it's a stove.
It's a stove. Okay,
Yeah.
we're cooking a barbecue on it.
That's it. We're going to have to replace this with a bigger one. Righto, let's go and have a look and see what it's like to have a real fireplace. Boom. Yeah, don't know what to say.
I love it.
Yeah, so that's it being capped off, and then we'll just get them back when we've got it where we want it. Give it a pretty good clean up in there. Done. All right. Back to hard labour for me. Rightio guys, so here is the plan for, me and Nay have been up and down and around and all over the bloody joint. So I got some of these bricks here. We tried to have to work out to brick this up to there, that high. But when we had the bricks and we were putting it up there, it didn't work. It just looked shit. So our plan is to make this to there. This thing here, we're going to use, so I've got cement mortar to obviously lay that brick. And then on certain parts and on the back, we're going to fill it all in. And then we might create like the mortar where it's, years it's chipped away or whatever. that's the plan. But we've got to clean up a bit of shit. Q, Nay, and the vacuum cleaner. Righto guys, for shits and giggles, let's see if I can get you, whoop, just for interest's sakes.
That's what happens when people don't clean their chimneys.
Yeah, so Nay's, like Nay was saying, she couldn't actually see up there. I can't get the camera in any further, but yeah. Cool bananas.
I don't need that, that's of no use to me.
What do they call that stuff? Creosote?
I call it soot.
Yeah. Cool. Obviously we don't have to go to this extreme, but while we've bloody got it open, we might as well clean it up as much as we can. Righto. Righto. Go on, babes, tell them what we've done.
I don't know, what have we done? We've cut bricks, you've cut bricks. So obviously we're adding the new layer.
Yep.
In a pattern that we kind of like at this stage.
Yeah.
Because obviously we want to keep the
proper brickwork.
yeah, which throws this end bit off. But anyway. But yeah, he's done a marvellous job cutting bricks in half.
Yeah, so the bricks that we're using here are actually larger than these. I thought they were the same, but these are longer than those ones. So
And
it's
taller, I reckon, are they?
Oh no, I think they're the
Oh,
same.
they're about the same, yeah.
Yeah. So that's our first stage. We're now going to get the mortar bloody going, get that done. We've still got this issue here. We've got some ideas of how we're going to featureize that. And then we're also going to mortar all that up.
Yeah, so that'll essentially be filled. So
Yeah.
it'll be a flat wall.
Yeah.
Obviously not using the plastic,
No.
just so you know.
Yeah, because they're all going,
What the?
that plastic ain't going to hold the cement.
Stupid blonde woman.
Righto, so out here, trusty dog. She's on the job, supervising as per usual, aren't you, Peaks? Righto, so this is what we've got. So this is with all the cement that I've used before. Look, I've never cut bricks before. That was the first time doing it. It was really easy, went through like butter. The only cementing that I've done is with the aggregate, so this is more like mortar. And
Yeah,
this isn't mortar because it doesn't have the lime mix in it or something. I don't know, but it's sand cement. That's the deal.
It says bricks on it, and that's what we're doing.
Exactly, bricks. So we should be right. Oh yeah, Mark Struggletown over here. The first, these are plastic, the other ones are normally paper. Righto, object of the game is Not too much water, just enough. Which I think they said about 3. I'll do that if you want.
I was going to say I'll do this. Okay. Apparently I'm a water girl.
.3 litres, I think they said, roughly. But I think I'm smart enough to. I've done it concrete enough now to kind of get a feel for it.
But sadly, not smart enough to get the cement mixer and use that.
Oh, yeah. This
is our test one.
Yeah, this is only 3 bags, mate.
Yeah.
How do we get the wheelbarrow inside? It's all right.
Hang on, we're going to build a ramp. If you just give us a minute.
Yeah, yeah, that's it, boys.
You get the motorbike ramp.
Yeah.
You don't want it a bit wetter.
No, I think I want it. Well, it's going to be fairly firm. Like that's got a bit of good belly jelly. Done. Give that a rinse and proof. Alright guys, so I'm just using my hands.
I was going to say, have you got a tool?
No.
You are the tool.
Yep.
So I gave you a stool
Oh,
so you didn't have to bend.
never done this type of stuff before.
I don't think anyone can tell.
Yeah. Hopefully there's no brickies watching. Normally there's the welders going, that ain't gonna hold.
Certainly not done it the way I would have done it.
Oh, what would you done?
I wouldn't be patting it down as much. You use the bricks to push it down.
Oh yeah, but I've got to get it. Oh yeah, true.
Like, isn't that the point? You put too much and it squeezes out. And,
Yeah. But I want to make sure I've got a. I don't know. I'm just making it up as I go. That should do the trick.
I'm just going to agree with you because, like I said, I don't know what your brain power is doing. You need to put mortar in.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Sorry. I've done some bricks on the retaining wall, just using the aggregate cement. And I tell you what, kind of like you think, oh, is that really going to stay in there? Because you know how we step up on it, and there's one there that we always use.
It hasn't moved.
No, it doesn't budge at all. It's quite surprising. And we know when we're chipping away the bloody, trying to chip shit away, like take bricks down and stuff.
Granted, this was built by a professional, was it?
Yeah.
And between the bricks as well.
Okay, it's lucky she's bloody watching me. Right, sorry. Righto guys, so you can see I'm hacking it. We'll bring you back when it's done. Obviously we're going to add more, but I can't put too much because the whole cement gets the weight and then it wants to go funny. Whoop-ah! And of course guys, none of this is structural. This thing's already got its structure.
This is the pretty bit.
Yeah. And like Nay said, it's not like... What did you say? Something about climbing on it. And then I said, no, you're liable to friggin' climb on it. But you could climb on it. You will be able to.
And I will climb on it because I can't help myself.
Yeah. Alright, so I think I'll just leave that.
For the moment, yeah, we'll come back to it.
To that. I'll put a little bit up there, right? Which is going to be part of that whole creative bit of bullshit you're possibly going to do. Rightio guys, so while the bloody cement is curing or whatever, for 7 days apparently, it's already hard. I'm going to start pulling this apart because we've got to paint it. So that's not being painted. Oh wow, that was pretty cool, eh?
We've had it off.
Oh, we have, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
because we've vacuumed in there.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Cool. So they don't separate.
No.
Yeah.
That's pop riveted, is it?
Yeah, so we'll just have to mask it all up. Cool.
Spin those back on. We don't want to take them out, they'll be too hard to get back in.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's pretty much it. Cool, so we'll we're gonna just clean it, we'll give it all a vacuum up, then we'll give it all a wash down, a sand up, and then black paint. Change of plan, apparently we can take all this housing off. That way we don't have to mask anything up. There we go. One heater pulled apart. Got a bit of bloody dust going on in there. Cool, got a good clean up.
Yeah, see, it'll be good to clean the fan. You see how much
yeah.
dust they get in there.
Get a proper clean.
Yeah, because you vacuum them out, but you can't.
Get right into it.
No, whereas blowing it out will be good.
Cool. Then we just paint all of that. We don't have to worry about masking anything.
No, that's right.
That's being thrown.
Yep, replaced.
That stays the same. And then this thing over here, that'll get painted. And yeah, everything except for the shiny stuff is going to get painted, but we're going to mask up that so we keep that full length sticker. There's that brand on it. What do you got there, Perks? Look at that, you got a treasure trove. Hey? You got chops.
Go on, try and touch one.
Can I have a chop? Can I have a chop? Chop, 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 chop. Is that a growl? You still got a growl in you?
You got to touch the chop in the mouth. Get that.
Rightio guys, so it's the next morning. There is the heater. So we have spray painted. Now I've used the old, oh, hello, Mad Dog. The, what do you call it? Dulux epoxy enamel. That is satin black. This stuff is brilliant. I rave on about it all the time. So we did this last night. So it's got 2 good coats on it. It's come up really well. And then there is, so we've left that sticker on there. But yeah, so that over there got painted. Yeah, so I reckon it's come up pretty good. And then of course, you always forget something to do. Righto. Underneath that is instructions on how to operate it. So we've masked it off. I'm just doing this so I don't blow the bloody thing off. Should be hopefully alright. Righto, job done.
G'day everyone, well welcome to episode 6 of the truck build. Now tonight we're going to finish off the chassis, so let's get into it. Okay guys, status update. So I've already glued in the rear wheels and the left hand front wheel. The right hand one stays off at this stage. So in the process of finishing this chassis tonight. These are the parts, so they're all the parts that go on the left hand side of the chassis. Over here on the right hand side, there's the completed engine and the drive shaft all ready to drop in. Also the radiator there, looks pretty cool, and the other wheel. So first of all, I'm going to glue those, the petrol tank wheel, or the left hand petrol tank, glue that together, and then I'm going to be painting these straps, just paint them an aluminium colour. I'll do the same with that one over there as well. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so I've glued the 2 fuel tank halves together, so we're waiting for that to dry, so I'm going to plonk the engine in now. So it's a little bit fiddly. Position it into the rear differential. And there's also some locating lugs here. So that's just sitting in there at the moment. Here's the radiator. Painted it flat black and then grey here, and also hand painted the fan grey as well, so that looks pretty cool. Now we've got to get this in as well, so then it just slides down there like that, and that's it. So I've just got to glue that in. Okay, the next part I've just put in is the bottom radiator hose, which is this piece here, which is a little bit fiddly, but it's in. So now I can put that other front wheel on now. Cool. Okay, now just glued in the top radiator hose. It's in. There it is there. Rightio guys, we're at the paint shop now. I've masked up the 2 fuel tanks, so I'm going to paint these straps around here an aluminium colour, just to take the sting out of this chrome here. So there they are, they're ready to go. Now at the back here I've got, these are the front mud flaps, so I'm going to paint just an aluminium strip along the top of that mud flap as well on those 2, and do the same thing on these rear mud flaps. I've painted these white. You'll see that when I take the masking tape off, so I just want to paint the metal strap that would be on this mud flap as well. So here we go, just got the airbrush here, try and do this. Again, Mark can fast forward this process. There's one side. Okay, done. Okay guys, so while we're still at the paint shop, I'm just pointing out these parts here. These are the two tail lights and blinkers that go on the back of the truck there. So the trick I'm doing with these, I'll just take the instructions away. So here's both components here. I'll give you a close-up. So what I've done is I've spray painted it black, and then with a chrome colour I've hand painted where the lights are going to be. It's the same with this one. So now to give that light effect, I'm using these colours, clear red and clear orange. So all we do now is dip the brush in the paint and then just check the instructions. Okay, so this is the red. The red goes on top. So this one's the brake light. It may need, oh gee, did I have that in shot? I'll not add that in shot. I'll just do that again. So that gives that effect. I'll do this one again as well. Mark might be able to speed up where I've mucked up here, but I'll dip that in the paint. The red's going to be on top here, so it gives you that effect. Looks pretty good. Now I'll just clean the brush out and we'll do the paint orange. Focus. Here we go. I'll just touch up that little bit of red there. Okay, back to the workbench. I've just taken the tape off these fuel tanks so you can sort of see the effect that painting that aluminium around the bands does. Makes it look really cool. So I'm just still waiting for those to dry. Also taken the tape off the mud flaps just to show you that how they look. So that looks pretty good. And there's the front ones as well. Anyway, moving on along. Next thing is the exhaust pipe. I've already got some tape on there to sort of help position it, but the exhaust pipe fits in here and it goes into the turbocharger there. So that looks pretty good. Alrighty, I'll just get back to you. I'll glue that in. Okay, so this finishes off the engine. I just glued in this component here on the top, also the radiator cap, and as you can see, the exhaust pipe's in. So all the engine is complete. Okay, the next step is to glue this step in and also these two outriggers that hold the fuel tanks in. So I'll glue them onto the side of the chassis. Get back to you. Okay, so I've just glued in the steps there and the 4 outriggers for the fuel tanks. So yeah, it's looking really good. So now I'm just going to glue in this piece here. It goes in the back, and also, where's my finger? Yeah, the turntable thing. Okay, let's do that. Okay, just gluing this piece in. Here, there. Just glue this in. That's in, and I'll just put a dollop, just using a little bit of super glue here. And it just sits in there like that. Okay, the next step is to put on the decal. Now these are the mud guards at the front of the rear wheels, and looking over here at the decal sheet, it's these decals here. I'll just try and, where am I? These Freightliner decals there and there, they're going to go on here, there and there. So I'm just going to show you how to do that. Okay, there's the 2 Freightliner decals done. Okay, now I've just got the decal there on the tweezers, and I just put them in the bowl, just of lukewarm water. Just let them sit in there for a few minutes. Okay, I've just taken the decal out of the water. It's been about 2 minutes, and this is simply how I do it. I'm just trying to do this in front of the camera, so it's a little bit difficult. But just slide it off like that, and then you're using the knife here. You can just move the decal around and position it in the center, and when you're happy with it, that's it. Now, just to finish off the chassis, I've just got to glue in the 2 forward mud flaps, the 2 rear ones, the tail lights, and the fuel tanks. So I'll just go ahead and glue those in, and I'll show you the finished product. Okay, well, here's the finished chassis, and it's looking really good. Just zoom in a little bit for you there. So the fuel tanks look great, those steps look great. Those Freightliner decals, just put the finishing touch on those mud guards. Yeah, it's looking really good. Just to give you a bit of a close-up of the rear of the chassis as well. Those lights look really good. So I hope you're happy with that, because I certainly am. The engine looks great. Alrighty. Okay everyone, well I hope you enjoyed episode 6. Next episode I'll start building the cabin for the truck. Really looking forward to that. Big shout out to Chappy, and well, back to the man cave.
Rightio guys, now finally a bit of bloody fun. The stuff I like doing. I like some of that stuff, but some of it's bloody hard work. Righto. Mountain Designs Redline 2-person tent. Now this is Chappy's tent. He's bought it. He hasn't opened it up. So Chappy, this is what it's gonna, you're gonna get to see it before you bloody try it. It's a 3-season, 2-person, weighs 2.18 kilograms. It actually weighs 2.435 or something like 2.4 kilograms. As per all these things, when you weigh them, they're always a little bit heavier normally than what they are. Righto, let's open it up, set it up. Now let's get this bad boy out, see what we got. Hilpa! Righto, one of those. We've got a, which will never be used again. Well, I don't use these. Roll him out. So pole, now this is a one pole setup, much like that the Gunya one that we used to sell. Patch kit, we don't need that. And we have, let's have a look at their, let's have a look what the old stakes look like. Oh, I'm impressed. Brilliant, they're a really good peg, lightweight, got those nice little sharp bloody hooks on them, brilliant. Now this type of pole setup, hang on, right, I love this setup. So that's it. Buddy, let it all fling out. Get all your little bits and pieces to poke in. Righto, so that is our one pole. It's like a big bloody antenna. So we'll just put that to the side. Right, now we should have, so that'll be the outside fly. So when it comes to tents, you want your inside part, and then you want an outside part, not a one-walled tent. You can do it, I've proved it before with the old $12 Kmart tent, worked a treat. But ideally, two walls is what you want. Alrighto. Now I haven't even looked online. This is my first time with it. A good tent, because a lot of them, it's pretty much the same. You don't want something that's tricky, I believe. So we've got that there. So I'm saying that's the head. This is the foot. This ground rolls down. So I want my head up the top end of the slope. Now apparently this tent is freestanding, and that's another bonus. So we should be able to set this up without pegging it down. I know the ones that we sell, you need to peg them down, the four corners, then you put your poles in. I'll change your location. Righto, so big end, up the big end, little end down here. So these will simply, and I'll bring you over for a close shot in a minute. We whack that in that little eyelet. I'll bring you over. Then we grab this, put that in that one there. So that eyelet, they just slot in like that. Really simple. Righto, up the top end. That one in there. Hoppa! Look at that, love that. This is brilliant. Now I don't sell this obviously, so I'm not biased by any stretch of the imagination. So now all we've got to do is these little things. This is so reminiscent of, so that would obviously go off to the side, would it? Because there's no way to, yeah, okay, off to the side. No, that can't be right. Take that off there. Oh, that's a bit of a funny one, isn't it? So that must just, oh yeah, okay, cool. I'll do you as a little close up on these little clips. These clips are brilliant. Now I believe if it's raining, we should be able to set this up, put the rain cover over, then you bring this in and set this in underneath it. That's the beauty of how this comes together. Righto, so hopefully you guys will see that. So it's just a clip on like that. Doesn't get much easier than that, eh? Look at that. So now this little bloody doodad, if you can hear that bzz noise, that is Nay sanding the chimney. Right, so this is better than the gunya. Can you, oops, see that? It's a little cap. So that is just going to fit into that like that. That's brilliant. Chappy, you've friggin' got a bloody great tent, mate. Look at that. Righto, let's get the rest of it done. Clippity clip. This is actually a pleasure to put up, mate. So that's it. That is the whole inner tent done. Now, hang on. A lot of tents do this, but this is what I refer to as a game changer. So you've set your tent up and you go, oh shit, there's a dodgy looking branch up there, which there actually is. I need to move it. Like, or you did it ran the wrong way and you had your head down the bottom end of the slope. Just bloody manhandle it around. On the last ramble, I seen Pete with his moon dancer tent when he was wanting to in the morning. He basically picked up his tent and he put it into where the sun was shining down so it would dry off all the dew. Yeah, that's brilliant. Right, I put him back around. So now we go, oh look, this is it, let's bloody peg it out. Right, peg it out, obviously get that. Oh, hopefully we've got soft ground here, we do. Whack it through the loop, pull it taut, drive him in. That one, pull it taut. Done. Same again, nice and taut, not overly taut obviously. Booyah, she's in. So obviously you can sleep in it like that if you know there's not going to be any dew or bloody rain overnight or it's stinking hot, whatever. Stargaze, whatever the hell you want to call it, beauty. So now all we've got to do is whack the fly on. So far, yeah, this is bloody ripper. Now, do I know which way is going to be which way? All right, so that's got a vent. Here's a telltale sign. It's got a, no, that's not a telltale sign. I'll just whack it on. If I get it wrong, I get it wrong. I'm saying that's this way. Oh, they got the clips. Bloody hell, they got the clips. I'm just not sure whether I've got that the right way. No, I don't. So there you go, got it wrong. Now for next time, yeah, so okay, so they've done no marking, no marking. There's only a marking on the side here. Oh, hang on. Oh, right, okay, so this does not have, it's only got the one opening. So cool, all right, that works. I was gonna say, normally it's good to have, you normally have the logo on the foot end, which helps you to work out which way it's got to go. But they've got it on the door end. So it's only got one door this side, nothing on the other. So that's a minus. It's not a big minus, especially if you're using this as a one, like it's a two-person, but you're using it for motorcycle riding with all your gear. Not a huge thing. It's only if you've got two people sleeping in it, you want doors on either side. Anyway, so I'm not going to hold that against the tent at this stage. Although it is sometimes nice if you've got gear on the vestibule on the other side, and you can open up from the inside and get to it. Yeah, that's it. That's the shot. Cool, so I'll bring you down to these buckles. So the Gunya one had these buckles, and I just wish our tents would do this without. So you got the buckle there. Boom, just like that. Click it in. I mean, come on, every other tent manufacturer, why haven't you got your bloody shit together and included this in the setup? That is just so simple. Righto, so now all we've got to do is peg out the extra little bits. So that's only 4 to hold it down. Now remember, this is freestanding, so you don't actually have to peg this out. It's advisable to do it. But so we've now got 4 pegs. That will hold that bloody tent down in the wind. Now if you want to open up the vestibules, and from a rain point, you don't want this sitting down there like that, so you just basically bring that out. You've got a nice little hooky thing there, which should bloody hook in. Any rain, off it comes. So same on this side. You drag her in like that. And that then keeps your rain off. So not so much a vestibule on this side, but that's all right. Whack a peg in the back there. Done. Right, so now we've just got the vestibule side and your door entrance. So they've got the 2. I need another stake. Righto. Like that. In like that, and we are done. Righto, let's have a bit of a look around. So you have vents here you can open up. Do they have a little, yeah they do. So you got your little, whoops, sorry guys, that which you then just should stick on there, which will then hold that open. Beauty. Protected from rain and dew, shit coming down on there, giving you that airflow that you need. Now it comes with guys, so obviously if it was extremely windy, you could use those. We have the same, but I find you never use the bloody things. Right, so we've got that there. Now the vestibule, so hang on. Rightio, so if it sounds like I'm puffing from putting up a tent, it's not. It's because I'm running around with you guys bloody changing the angles all the time. Otherwise this would be a real simple. So it's got the Velcro seams, which are great. Lift her up, pull that off there. So in actual fact, I could just run off the one, if you guys can see that. I might pull that out actually. So yeah, you only need that one. So I'm saying this tent needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pegs in total to have it fully set up. Right, I take that off there. I normally fold these in half, then do the roll. That's a strange, why have you got it down that low? Ah, so they've got the toggles. See, on the Gunya one, they had the same, I don't know if you know the clips? They had the clips, which I loved. So they've neglected to put clips there. Now that is stupid. Have I done this wrong? Hang on. Hang on, guys. They can't, that should be up here. If I do it this way and then fold. Aha, cool. That should work. So when it's windy and flapping, brilliant. Righto, now, so we open up. Oh. So, does that just about zips all the way off, guys, I think. Wow, look at that. So that's a pretty cool thing. Normally they finish here, so then this part here is connected like that. But they've actually done that. So what do? You just, you either leave it like that, or if you wanted to, you could just bloody bang it up there for the moment. Let's have a look inside. Righto, Chappy, welcome to your tent. So hopefully you see, there's my, oh, hang on. There's my hand. So you have a fair amount of vestibule area, putting your boots and bits and pieces that you don't want in the tent. All right. We've got, yeah, so we've got a pocket there, pocket there, pocket down the end, no pocket on that side. Righto, so now, so I'm 6 foot, there's my feet, I've still got, oh, hopefully, Jesus Mark, I can't stretch, got room there. Spin you guys around if I come down, oh, and, oh, where are you? So I've still got, oops, there. So I've still got room, so 6 foot person, no problemo. Righto, whoop, that's the back of the tent, the roof, coming down, that's that door, all the way down to my feet. Yeah, that's, does that have a little, oh yep, got a little, there you go, hang a light or whatever. Not that we have that, I never do it. I'm never bloody, I'm never hanging out in the tent. It's like get in here and go to sleep and then get up, and that's basically it. But if it's raining, well, obviously you will be hanging. Righto, I think that's pretty much it. Now let's check out the door system. So now because actually, I'll get you back underneath there. Oh, you can't bloody see, hang on. Because this has this pole that runs across there that we did, it creates a much more vertical rather than a slanted. And what that achieves is, if you look there, you really, like rain, if you think of rain coming down, you can have this open and you might get a little bit in there, but not as much as the normal, you know, your normal tent. Just a real bonus if you wanted to leave it open. And I suppose, take that off there, fold this the right way, get your dongle, toggle, doovalaki, and hey presto, look at that. There you can have it all open like that. Brilliant. Done deal. Rightio, so obviously see me in it. Try not to get it all dirty for you, bloody Chappy. So if I had my sleeping mat down here, no problem, and hopefully you can see all that room. So helmets, jackets, bloody pants, all the shit that we need to carry and that we want to keep out of the rain, and all the dew and all that kind of stuff. Phones. For me, it's cameras, bits and pieces. You got your vestibule, so on either side, so you could have your boots there. If you want all your your cooking stove and bits and pieces on that side. Yeah, mate, I reckon this is bloody ripper tent. Chappy, you did well. Rightio, guys. If you're in the market, or if you're looking at the Redline 2-person from Mountain Design, obviously this is Chappy's bloody tent. He paid his own money for it. I sell different tents. If you're looking at this tent and you like it, get the bloody thing. It looks pretty good bloody quality. So was it $299 normal price? He got it from Anaconda, got it for $179. Bloody ripper. Righto, back to the man cave. Rightio, guys, it is time for the Biker Bits crew giveaway. I'm doing it different. Nay's out there in the bloody woodshop. She's busy, but I've got Al. So Al is here, and he's going to be the bloke that makes sure that Mark's not cheating. Is that right, Al? So I'm going to... Yep. So there you go, guys. That's Al. So he's a Scotsman in Ireland. So you're living in Ireland? This is a regular video chat that we normally do. I've got to keep you close to me because they might not be able to hear you. Show them your bike. There it is. What is it?
It's a 95 Tenere 750.
Brilliant. And show them the back half of the bike. Go on.
Where the back half should be.
That's it. All right, let's get into it. Righto. So he's going to be watching the whole time. This means that this video that you guys are watching is going to be super quick because I'm going to cut it. He's the one making sure that, because he's a crew member, he's going to know that I'm not bloody bullshitting around. So I'm going to set you up like this, and hopefully, can you see those names, Al? What if I get you closer?
I can, something Campbell. Gary Campbell?
Yep, Gary Campbell. Gary, if you're not in, this is right. We're going to just start clicking these things. Right, are you ready, Al? So we got Rick Quit. I'll press the button again. Malcolm, next one. Hal Young. Now, obviously, guys, this is for the climate sleeping pad. Brendan McFarlane. Next one, Mark Holmes. That's Holmes' Camp Cooking. Mark Halliwell. Warren Gardner. Cool. One more. Oh, so there you go. Now this proves that's Mark Halliwell again. So that just proves this program that I'm running. It's a random thing. So I'm not going to do Mark again. Click it. Ray Bishop. That's Big Ray. So we'll put Big Ray. I'll tell you what. Big Ray, I'll put you on the KTM. Right. Big Ray. Right, now I'm going to turn you around. Cool, everybody can see. So Big Ray is going on to the KTM. Warren Gordon is going on Harley. Hal. I'll put Hal on Suzuki because I know he has a DR650. Mark can go on Triumph. So guys, there is also there's gotcha straps and also the coasters and a Duvalaki. That'll be the sub prizes. What time in Ireland is it?
Just gone 10 o'clock AM.
So 10, yeah.
10 hours behind.
Yeah, so Rick Quit is on BMW. So yeah, it's 9 o'clock here
And you said what? 10
10 a.m.
in the morning. Where it's 9 in the night. Oh. Mark Holmes. Sorry, Mark, you're on a Yamaha. Boy, that's funny. I always feel funny calling him Mark. It's Holmesy to me. And Brendan McFarlane, Kawasaki. Right, guys, we're all good there. So, I'll turn you around just so you can see what's going on. He's a bloody top bloke for doing this. So that's what the prize is we're going for, is that. Then we're going to spin the wheel, and there is 2 1 metre camo gotcha straps to be given away. And then we'll spin it a third time, and we have a Biker Bits coaster and a key ring. And this is thanks to Dave, who was a crew member, had these all done up because he has a big bloody machine. Righto, now we'll spin you back around, Al. You're a top bloke for doing this. You've got to be able to see the top part of it.
Yeah.
That's better. Righto, let's roll this thing. Oh, looks like it's Kawasaki. So that is Brendan McFarlane. So if I pull him off, you can see that, can't you? So he's going to get stuck on there.
Yep.
Brendan McFarlane, done. Spin it again. I'm not spinning it really fast because it takes too bloody long. There we go, Harley. That's Warren Gard. Oh. Mark, put your bloody short lookers on. Gardner. So he's got the... where you going, Al?
I'm not going anywhere. The daughter's outside shouting on me. So.
Oh, right. So he gets the gotcha straps. Spin it again. One more time. Going around, around, around. Malcolm Brock on Honda. Brilliant. That is it. Righto, we'll spin you back around. You can see me. You can see me. Oh, you're a bit bloody down. Righto. Brendan, you've got that, so that will be sent out, obviously. Warren, brilliant. And Malcolm, these will all get sent out tomorrow. There you go. Al, you're a bloody champ, mate. How's that? How's that? Sign of the times. A bloke, a Scotsman living in Ireland, helping me out on Man Cave Tuesday. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Righto, guys. Back to the Man Cave. There you go, guys. That is Man Cave Tuesday done and dusted for another week. Hope you all enjoyed it. So as I said, there's no BB news. I'm just out of time. So there's new crew members, out and about bloody photos, a few bits and pieces I've got to talk to you about. And so to the new crew members, your stuff, your rewards packs will be sent out today or tomorrow. Doesn't matter. Righto, guys, remember, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.